And if you've not watched my previous video, you guys should go and watch it, from Sister Anna interview, Teresa's interview, and I myself interview. Please, and make sure you subscribe. So let's go into today's video basically. Hello wonderful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tenola, as you have all known. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, and if you have subscribed, thank you so much. The last video I did a goal of making 50 subscribers this month, and we are currently on 49 subscribers. I thank you so much. Everyone that have subscribed, I thank you so much. So we are increasing the goal for this month. Let us hit 70. Please, I believe you guys can do it, and thank you so much for your love and support. Today is a wonderful interaction. We call it ranting interaction. This is not an interview, just like we ranting to you and believing you learn from it. I have 4 wonderful people here with me. They have a lot to share with you guys. So let's just go. Don't let me do any more introduction. Let's just go into the video by introducing them one by one. I have, to my right is Aramide. To my left is
Mrs. Lamide.
And to my left.
Oluwadamlola. Ayomide.
Yeah, these are 4 people that they believe what they have learned in life. You guys can learn from it. The mistakes they have made, they can tell you people out there, so you should not make that kind of mistake. So let's just go into the questions. Today is just a segment of having 11 questions. They're going to pick from number 1 to 11. Whichever question that is there, they're going to answer, and I believe you guys learn from it. Let's deep down into the question. So now, from number 1 to 11, I'm starting from you, Mr. Ayo. From number 1 to 11, just pick a number.
Number 5.
Okay. It goes like this. Can you live a meaningful life without ever achieving success by society? Can you live a meaningful life without achieving success in a society?
Without achieving success?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
The first question there is, what is life itself?
Okay.
So before you can live a meaningful life, doesn't mean you ought to achieve things. And everyone is really important to someone.
Okay.
And it wasn't all about achievement. Maybe you're having cars, house, or maybe you're wealthy or whatever. So you can live a meaningful life without achieving anything. You know why?
Why? I don't know why.
The reason is because on the basis of your classification of achievement,
Okay.
what was all your achievement all about? Was it all about money, fame, power, or whatever?
But sorry to cut you. I saw a quote like this. It said, "Fake it till you make it." And me, myself, personally, I'm curious about it. If I make it, will I keep on faking it?
No, the words about fake it till you make it is not actually you faking it.
Okay.
Because the magician doesn't trick you, it helps you trick yourself. So what happened there is, the moment that people are thinking maybe you're faking it, you're not faking it, you are striving, but you are not just showing the stress to people.
Okay.
So you are not faking it, you are just striving, and you are just covering your mess to people, so they can't even say whatever it is you're going through. All they say is they know you're fine, and the only thing you show to them is your good side, when you are living good and when you're living fine. So that's not actually you faking it. You are just trying to take care of your own mess yourself and show people the positive side of you. So whenever you make it, they will be like, well, that guy has been good before, so maybe it works. Meanwhile, you're really going through, everybody's going through a lot, and everybody's covering up their mess.
Yeah.
So they just have to show you they just have to masquerade into something positive. Meanwhile, they're really going through so much.
Yeah, I believe you guys are learning something from this, because I myself just get a better explanation. I believe in faking it, just like fake you don't have yet, but you are just faking it to the world, so they don't classify you as a low class person. But to what you have said, it's not that you are faking it, you are struggling. You are just struggling so you can fit in the world. And the world today, this generation today, it's, a lot is going through. Let's get on into the question.
The abandoned ship is sinking down. So let's go back to the question you asked on the number 5.
Okay, yeah.
You ask the question, can you live a meaningful life without
That's
achievement?
suspect. Yes.
Yeah, you can. Some other people, there are so many things you can do in life that you don't need to achieve anything. You just have to know some people. Having living a meaningful life comes along with helping someone to overcome, or helping them out of whatever it is they're going through. It's actually one achievement. So right now, the achievement I can tell now is maybe I have two house, two cars, and then I decided to leave that to my kids. That's an achievement, right?
Yeah.
That I can give to my kids. But how about people that you don't even know, and you need something so badly? You actually want to meet up to someone, but you can't just, things are not just getting up together. You can't add up together, and you just need someone to bring you or to connect you with that person. That person might be useless, but that person actually knows the things you're looking for. So sometimes I just have to show you the way, and then I might not have anything. I might just be a useless person. You might even think maybe this person cannot comprehend what I'm looking for. But at least if you just try to give it a try, you will just be like, oh, you want to meet Dangote, but do you realize maybe I have his number, and I might not even look like I have it. You might not see any achievement on me.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to be like, people connect you. Connection, relationship is really good in this life. For solid relationship is good. So sometimes relationship is actually something I can call achievement, but it wasn't really achievement, because achievement is what you can see with your own physical eyes as a positive result of whatever it is you're doing. So relationship is actually something you can see. So because me and you were talking right now, you don't know maybe I have any connection with brother Dami.
Yeah.
You don't know maybe I have any connection with Sister Ramide,
Yeah.
because you can't see that. But when you get closer to me, when you want to get in touch with Sister Ramide, you just be like, oh, brother AY, I wanted to ask for Sister Ramide number and I don't know how to do that. But you can actually get to me, and I will be like, okay, let me do that for you. I actually show you the way. So I'm living a meaningful life, and still I'm showing you your own achievement. So
Yeah.
a person can live a meaningful life and still be a great person in someone else's life.
Yeah.
So nobody is less
Yeah.
of anything.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
hope you don't have anything to add to it.
Well,
Yeah.
one thing I want to say is it depends on your definition of success. I can define success as me impacting in someone's life. And once I'm able to impact in that person's life, I'm already successful. It has nothing to do with probably I'm having a car, as our brother have said, probably I'm having a house. It depends on our definition. I remember when I was out of the university, an uncle of mine was like, oh, you study chemistry and you can fix you in oil companies, stuff like that. I was like, if I work in an oil company, I will never be successful. I said, because my vision is fine. I study chemistry. My vision is to be with kids, to teach them, to impact them. I might not be well paid, but in future, those kids might be the ones to bring in what I needed. So that's why I said I depend on your definition of success. Then we can say, okay, I've achieved something or I have not achieved something.
I'm really learning a lot. I'm only the little one among this gathering, but I believe you guys are also learning from it. So let's move on to the next question from number 1 to
Oh,
11.
number three.
Okay, it goes like this: how do you define peace in a world that constantly demands productivity? How do you define your peace in this world that constantly define productivity? You need to be productive every day by day, and how do you define your peace?
Oh, thank you for the opportunity given to me to be here. I'm so glad. To me, uh, firstly, I want us to know what is peace its own.
Yeah,
Peace is like you personally, where you are or what you are doing, you feel comfortable. No distraction, no objection, no anybody to obstruct you. But before you can have peace on your own, you have to set some goals for yourself. Because it's not possible whereby you will just said you want to have your own peace and you did not have some goals or does and don'ts. Because definitely, if you are somewhere, you will have some people that will come to you to interact with you or to distract you. So before you can have your own peace, you have to set goals for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to say about it.
Yeah. Do we have anything else to add to it? Yeah, yeah.
In addition to what my brother here have said, peace. How do you manage your peace in the world that demands
Productivity.
productivity? Which means you have to work constantly and do things to be productive. So how can you get your own peace? Well, one of the definition of peace is when you doing something that you're good at it. When you're doing something that you're the best in there, you can do. My dad used to tell me something that I don't need you to pass all the subjects. Make sure you have one subject and you are very good at it to the point that even the teacher of the subject should recognize you as one of his best students. So I might be a biology student or whatever, or physics student, but at least I know what I'm doing and I'm good at it. So just being at peace itself is productivity. So if you think maybe because you're going to work, you're coming back, how do you get your peace? Or maybe you're doing this and people are there, or one or two things like that. No, the way you get your peace is when you are doing something you are good at. If you are a drawer, if you are an art student, maybe you are good at drawing, and then this drawing, after you're done, you have to sell it out.
Yeah.
It will be productive for you, but you're actually doing it at your own leisure time, when you're free, when everything is quiet. You are good at it, so you might be productive in the sense of being at peace. So at the same time, it works both ways.
Yeah. So I want to ask you also, like, what do you define your own peace? What do you define peace as? Because I've gotten their own definition. I feel like you have something else to add to it.
Thank you very much for that question. My own definition of peace is doing the things that I like that gives me joy and without any disturbance, without anything that is injuring it. So that is my own definition of peace.
Yeah, thank you so much. I believe we are learning from this because I personally myself, I keep saying it, I'm learning from this gathering. So moving on to you. Yeah, we
Thank you,
have
sir.
question 1 to 11. I think question 3 and question 4 is gone out of it. 3 and 5, yeah.
Okay, then let me go with question 7.
7.
Because
Yeah,
we're in the
7. Yeah,
seventh
7
month.
is a month of perfection and it's a
Yeah,
number.
yeah. So
So let's see
question
what is
7
inside.
entails.
7 a perfection. Because the question here is it's amazing. Like, what is something important to you that you learned out of school that school never taught you? Something important to you yourself that school never taught you.
That is a very a great question, so to say.
Great indeed.
Yeah, fine. When we say university, we call it university,
Yeah.
whereby you are not there to learn only what you are being enrolled for, but you are meant to learn a lot outside there. One thing I that school taught me, that I learned outside
Outside of
school,
school, not
that I did
inside of
not
school.
learn in
In school,
school.
yeah.
Outside school. Uh, well, I learned a lot of things outside school. Let me first say it was not school that taught me to be, um, um, let me say, kind-hearted. Because if I'm to look at the way we are bringing and the kind of education we receive in school, coming out of school will will be like a colleague of mine once told me that, see, if we are to calculate all the money that we used to, from your 100 level, 20 level, to your final year, to your project, like stuff like that, if we are to calculate all the money, if I start working, I don't think I'm ready to even give anybody anything. No. And I was like, it's not like that. Outside school, I don't really have anything much to say as regards to that question.
Yeah.
Probably if it can be a little bit rephrased, I don't know.
Okay, let's do like this. Something that you learnt maybe as your teenager life.
Okay, as a teenager.
Yeah. That you ought to have maybe learnt it from outside or in your family, but it was life that taught you outside that teenager's life. You get it like that.
Life that taught me. Well, I can't say because though I am born in Nigeria, but I am get inside.
Okay, let's just do like this
So
because
I don't really
we
have
believe,
any experience that
yeah,
I can say
they are
that.
not used to the exposure of being outside.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not really used to, as in coming out.
yeah,
I'm a kind of person that my mom will lock us inside. Even if you are doing something in the compound, you have to say that looking through the window. You are not meant to go
outside.
outside.
Yeah, yeah,
So that is why I don't really have any experience as such that can say that it's
the life. Yeah.
outside life,
But
stuff like
me
that.
myself now. Let me ask you this one. I believe this one is out of it. Like, you know, if we had to go back to 20 years back, the way parenthood was 20 or 30 years back, and the
Okay.
way parenthood is now, which one would you prefer?
Well, I would say I prefer the way parenthood was 20 years back.
Why?
Yes. Reason is that fine, we have civilization now,
Yeah,
and I believe the way we are being brought up
yeah,
is quite different from the way kids of nowadays are being brought up, except for a parent that decided to say that no, my child must be different. The civilization and social media now has made the kids or the children of this generation to be outside, uh, let me say, talking about, yeah, parental guidance now is not as the way it was then. So I think I prefer then than now.
now.
And I think I always inculcate that even in my kids, they were like, oh, mom, this our generation is different from your gen. No, fine, it is different. The only thing I can say is about educational aspect, technology. When it comes to
Yeah,
the moral aspect, I can say that this generation is it's
it's gone.
yes, that is what I can just say. Compared to then, technology and social media has caused a lot, which I think I prefer generation that my generation then than what we have.
Yeah, because of I would believe because of your educator. For me, honestly speaking, I would prefer this let me say middle class because then I do hear from adults. Then they'll be like they can't sit down next to their mom, they can't talk when their mom is talking or when their mom is ought to come. They have to like run to go and do something to make sure their mom okay, you are not doing something else. But now you just even you as a parent, I believe you have experienced it before. Maybe coming outside from somewhere or outing, you just come inside, just find your kid sitting down like, oh, mommy, welcome. And just like sitting down, no blink of the eyes or adjustment of the body, or like, I'm coming, you just had that, like, you greeted me like that. But then I heard, like, you heard your mommy is coming, you have just go and look for something doing, just keep yourself busy. You must not
Yeah,
be caught on the phone, maybe on the TV, or you must find something meaningful if it's not your book or something like that.
yeah, that is what we are saying. That's why I said I prefer that generation than now. The kids now, they care, they don't even care whether you are their mom, whether you are dad, they don't care, except for a godly home of a parent that decided to bring their kids in a
Yeah.
godly way. Because when we look at the generation now, the devil is like, I don't want to be spiritual.
Yeah, no, it's
Actually,
fine. No, it's fine.
I don't want to go spiritual,
Yeah.
but I think the devil is actually using this young generation now
Yeah.
to cause a reduction in the propagation of the gospel. But then there are more discipline. You see kids now looking at their dad and be talking to you, they'll be no, they will be talking together like that,
Yeah.
which is not, but even biblically, be it a Muslim or a Christian, and whether is watching this live video, be it a Muslim or a Christian, we are meant to teach our kids in a godly way.
Yeah.
But this generation, there is no fear. I don't know if I stand to be corrected, but I don't think there is fear in the kids that we have
Oh,
now.
so 20 years back, you cannot compare it to this generation because then you have to be very, very careful. Even to even ask something from your dad or your mom, you will be scared already. Sometimes you have to go and meet your mom Mom, I need this from my dad.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, I
But
understand.
nowadays, I can even call my dad on phone like, "Hello, sir, I need 50,000 naira." Did you understand? So then they are more disciplined than now. Now let me go back to the question. You said, "What has school
Taught
taught
you outside.
outside?"
Yeah.
A lot. Fine. School is meant to learn different things, not only academic. Did you understand? Someone that has a boyfriend and they break up, you cannot tell me school that teach you that.
Yeah.
Did you understand?
Yeah, it's
That's
outside
outside school.
school.
Okay, as me now,
Yeah.
as me now, I'm playing. Maybe let me say I'm a musician. I'm singing. Fine, we have some calls that are music, but school cannot teach you. Okay, you are a vocalist. You went outside for a party, maybe wedding, naming or something, and do you want to tell me school that teach you how to be singing to collect money from people? Like, did you understand where
Yeah,
I'm
I
coming
understand
from?
where you're coming from.
So school taught us so many things. There are so many things
that we learn
that we
outside
learn
school.
outside school.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give one or two
Yeah, I
examples from
understand.
my own experience.
So I get we are all learning from it. And you also
Yes, I think you have something.
Well, one of the things that school taught each every one of us sitting right here is, after we are done with that educational aspect, we have to face real life, because each every one of us are facing the real life issue after our educational, after whatever we do in school, whatever course, whatever whatever is your discipline. After that time, you have to face real life. So one thing that,
So what about those that start facing it even while they were still in school?
yeah, exactly.
During the school.
The question, yeah, I'm just trying to brief. The question is, what did you learn outside? So first thing you learn is there's a real life struggle outside of education. Meanwhile, you might be the best student, and then you will be out of school, and then you will have to face the real life. School is not the one that's going to tell you how to apply for job, how to provide for your family, how to work hard, how to look out for your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your father. So school is not the one that's going to teach you how to put one plus one together on the street. That's going to give you equal two. School is just going to elaborate and teach you the equation around whatever course you've learned. Are you with me now? So in life, in the street, outside of the school, you either be a predator or you be a prey. You either get hunt or get hunted. So you either be a prey or predator. So you have to either wait for someone to feed you, or you have to go out there and look for your food. Do you understand? So school really just try to masquerade you to and just masquerade you into telling you, well, when you're done with education, things will be fine. But tell me, there's a real life problem. Almost half of people in Nigeria, we are in Qatar, but almost out of 50%, 80%, what am I talking about? 80% of people out there, unemployment, jobless, they all have certificates. They are all graduates. So what are you telling me now? The real life is teaching them another subject that they have to listen to. So when you're out of school, you are going to face the real life, and you either be a prey or you be a predator. Thank you.
Not even knowing Nigeria, it's
To
all over the world.
to second what
Talking
he
about that
said,
employment, it's all over the world.
to second what he said, school will only teach you facts and theories, but school will not teach you how to be creative.
Yes.
How to be creative.
like the practical one, you learn it outside of school. But the theory, the objective, school just give it to you. But outside of the world, like I'm really feeling what you're saying, because even here in Qatar also, it's like imagine we have people that are masters, they have PhD from Nigeria, but now they're here in Qatar, they are not doing what they went to study at school. Like, and I usually say something like life will give you some shit that you are not even prepared for, because you spent all your life going to, okay, for example, you spent your life going for computer science back in Nigeria or back wherever we are all coming from. Now you find yourself in another country, you can't still say you want to further that same course, because life is going to do you some shitty words that you yourself will be like, no, let me go for something else outside the box. So I think I'm learning from what he's saying also. You want to add something
No,
to
no, no,
say?
no, 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 no. It's fine.
So yeah, over to you, sister. So I guess let me just give you the question.
Question one.
Question one. Okay, yeah. Do you think social media is helping or hurting real life relationship, and why?
Um, Social media is a huge thing to say, and how social media has affected this real life is in two ways: the good way and the bad way. The good way, in the sense that it helps us to communicate faster, to meet new people, to get informations, news. And in the other bad way, I can say it's misguide us sometimes by some fake news, fake informations. And I feel the way to balance the two is left to us, because what you get out there is how you perceive it, is how you think about it. It's for you to say, this one, yes, I want to get this one, this one is good for me. You might get an information that you know that this one is not good, so you just go out of it and just pick the one that you want to affect your own life. um I just feel it's in two ways: the bad way and the good way. We get misinformation, and it also helps us to communicate more with people, make new friends, get informations. Business, yes, in the terms of business, we you put out your business there faster, you get more notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to add to it?
To me, I stand to be corrected. But to me, I would say social media has not really contributed badly to our society, because it depends on what you choose to be. There are good things online and there are bad things. So it's left to you to choose the one you want. If you want to follow the bad step, the gate is open. If you want to follow the good steps, the gate is open. So it depends on you. Okay, let's come to think of it. Someone that is singing maybe a song that doesn't make sense. You personally, this song doesn't make sense. Did you understand? And you choose to follow that kind of a person. Nobody tell you to follow the person, but you personally know this person is doing bad thing, wrong thing, but you choose to follow that person. So definitely you choose the bad side.
There's a power of choice.
Yeah, there's a power of choice, so you have to choose by yourself, not like someone choose for you. So in our society, it's just like uh the social media is contributing positively a lot. Depends on the one you choose. That's what I have to say.
While contributing it positively, let me make an example. Like, for somebody that is putting his or her business out there, and maybe you have a product that you're selling. Let's say maybe if the product is not to a particular standard, what about cyberbullying, mental health? Let's talk about that. It affects negative the same way it affects positive. But quite alright, I would have to admit that the positive side is probably less. If I'm going to rate it, it's going to be like a 70% to the negative side. Because there are some people out there that they experience cyberbullying, a lot of mental issues because of the social media that we are in. The same way it is giving us what we want, like, um yes, um communication faster, where we get faster news. Do you understand? We still get bullied online.
Yeah,
People's mental health are still not safe online.
I believe what I would say, because the positive side, it is not, in chemistry, like there's a reaction like this, if I'm right, because I have something that works faster, and yet there's a reaction that also reacts slower. But I believe the positive side is reacting very slow, while the negative side, it is reacting very, very fast in this real life that we are.
That was why I said it depends on the one you choose. Okay, let's come to think of it during 2020,
Yeah.
during the issue of COVID. There are some people that are successful due to the social media we are talking about. There are some people that makes a lot of money, even up to date. They are still making their money.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there is no negative side. Don't try to get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I stand to be corrected. But what I'm saying is, it depends on the one you choose by yourself. Social media is not the one to choose for you. It depends on the okay. If you want to follow the bad step, then the gate is yours. If you want to follow the good step, the gate is yours. Okay, let's talk. Let's come to think of it during that 2020, during COVID, when there's lockdown, everybody was inside. Let's assume there is no internet, there is no social media. How is life gonna be? Let's just come to think of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's going to be crazy. Then I saw some people that were counting rice one after the other due to the fact that they don't have what they are doing. But social media, you will be there, see so many things, positive, negative. So you don't just choose the one you want.
What about before social media came? What are they doing before social media time?
Yeah, it's true. In the,
Then maybe I should ask you a question. That was there a record of lockdown for social media?
but honestly speaking, like, we believe, is anybody like among us here now that was born in the 1970s, like 70s, 80s? What was there? What was happening then? What was happening then? I believe yes.
You are 80s. See, then she made mention of communication.
Yeah.
Then communication was very slow. When I was in school, my lecturer told me, if you want to send a message, like if you want to send a message from his school to his family, it has to take like weeks or months sometimes. It depends. Even when the issue of telephone coming, if he want to talk to maybe his brother abroad, he has to go to someone that has a phone. I don't really know the phone. He has to queue.
Landline.
He has to queue, and the person will give him, okay, come back this so time. Then the communication was very slow. But as the communication is slow, they are still miss to communicate.
I think part of the characteristics of man or living thing, which we are, is adaptivity. Is adaptivity. Back in the 70s, or let me say 80s, I am born in the 80s, I'm not born in the 70s. In the 80s, I believe that as human being, wherever we find ourselves, we always find a means of adapting. There was no social media, or we were able to adapt to meet up with our needs at that time. And now that there is social media also, we're still going to adapt. So that is it. It's not as if there is maybe life then is better than now, or now is better than then. We have to work on what is happening then. So we were able to adapt then. Fine, the communication was slow, but people were able to still communicate. It is fast now, we are still communicating. But I think that social media has more negative impact than positive, particularly on the younger generations. It has negative impact than the positive. That is my own point of view to that.
I believe you have something to say. Oh, yeah. We have to give thanks to is a congregation important in, like, a church. You see, we are all wearing white garments. It means we are in church. So for permitting us to do this video in this environment. If you are anywhere in Qatar, and you are missing your Nigeria spirit, you want to go to a Celestial Church of Christ, just type it to your Google map. Al-Mata Kadim, Zakaria Street, CCC Embassy Parish is calling you. The doors are open for every members. Anybody here in Qatar, if you want to go, you want to attend any Celestial Church of Christ, this is one of the best, and I believe it is only the one here in Qatar. So every Friday 10 p.m. we are all here in Qatar, and join us.
Like Everyone has contributed to it. Social media is actually a combination of a good and a curse. It's actually the same thing that make us happy, make us cry. That's the meaning of combination of good and curse. So uh, it was good and it was really bad. Social media really helps so many lives. People that they don't even have the vision of becoming great in life. Social media brings them up and then keep them at the top, at the apex of the pyramid. So social media really helps. We can't just discuss about the negative aspect because we choose to be on the negative part because the basic foundation of social media is for the positive side, but because we are so smart, that's why we have to look for an evil in good. Do you get me? So the bank is there for you to keep your money, and then there are some other people that can use the same technology to remove money from your account without you knowing anything. So it's actually a foundation of good purpose, but because we seek so much evil in this world than good, so our foundation is for good. Even in the Garden of Eden, we choose the tree of knowledge and evil because there is an evil in there, not even good alone. So whatever there is good, there's always evil there. Everywhere in the church, in the mosque, in the club.
So yeah, I believe we've all learned from this interaction. I believe we've all learned from it. So everything we have all discussed about, please let us try to make it sink in our mind. You should not come from our left ear and go out from our right ear. So now it's just the outro of the video. Thank you all for watching to this extent. If you have watched to this extent, thank you so much. We are currently at 49 subscribers. I believe you guys can do it. We are setting a new goal for July. Please let us make it to 70. I believe you guys can do it. Please, I believe you should. Hit that subscription button. You are not going to be charged. Just subscribe. It's for free. It's a benefit for me. If you want to support me, just hit that subscription button. And thank you so much. So I leave them to do the outro for you. And thank you so much for being with me till this very episode.
Subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.
Subscribe, share, and follow us for more video. Thank
And if
you.
you love what we have all done today, if you love what we have done today, just hit me on the comment section. And if you want to locate Wole Ayo, you want to seek advice or you want to see something, I will tag his Instagram handle just below the description button. Same as Brother Dami, same as Mommy Favor. If you have a kid anywhere in Qatar that we know the situation of things, you need a private tutor, she's all available for you to do that. And yeah, also we have Sister MD. If you want to do anything beauty, she's also available also. And me also, if you want to talk to me and you want to sit on this chair and look at the camera together, you know where to find me. Thank you so much and God bless you for joining me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.